everyone. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that might interest some of you if you come to China, and that is the eating and food culture here in China. Well, I won't talk about the food in specific, but I want to tell you what happens like when you go to eat with somebody and you sit on a table. Well, there are some things you might notice. For example, Chinese people like to make a lot of noises when they eat. Not being rude or impolite, it's just a way of showing that they are really enjoying the food. Also, when they are eating, they like to talk a lot. They are talking with food in their mouth. You might think as a foreigner that, especially if you're from Germany, like me, you might think that's a little bit rude. I think they just want to show you that they are enjoying the food very much, and they also enjoy the conversation as well. And also, one thing about food. So the food is eaten with chopsticks. And Western food, they will have like a fork and a knife and a spoon. Like for the soup, they will eat it with a spoon and with chopsticks. I heard somebody talk about this, that they don't really eat steak. Chinese people also eat steak, and especially here in Guangdong province. So in the Cantonese restaurants, there are a lot of steaks, and it's actually very common to eat steak. But the difference between the Cantonese steak and the Western steak is that they do not remove all the bones. So you might still have some bones. You have to cut around it. When you are cutting the food, you have to cut around the bones. You might think this is very strange, why don't they remove the bones? But actually that's the most common way to eat meat. And in other restaurants, which have food from other provinces in China, usually the meat is already chopped into small pieces. Of course, remember, eating is like the most fun social activity here, especially for making friends, but also for business, for eating with your colleagues. It just shows that you care. So by eating together and also sharing many dishes together, because this is one other big difference, is that people like to have many small dishes and then share it with everybody, which you might think at the beginning, if you come here, you might think this is very unhygienic. But actually, this is a way of showing a sense of togetherness and a sense of we are here as a group eating together, not like everyone just separately eats their meal, like in Western restaurants. There are a lot of Western restaurants here, and I often go there, and in that case, we eat the food separately. So that's enough for this topic. See you next time.